Now, I'm going to share with you a drill that I've been doing at the start of my practice sessions that have been massively helping me with my ability to be able to move very nicely going through the golf ball. And that is the famous 9 to 3 drill. So that's where we get from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock on that clock face there. And you could also just call it a half swing drill. So why this drill, that 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock drill, is so good. I mean, you can make it go past 9 o'clock too if you want to, but why that's so beneficial is because you're training the movement that happens through the lowest points of the golf swing. So really through the part where you hit the golf ball. So this is where we're using a little bit of self-organization. We're getting ourselves to move in a way going through the golf ball. That's our desired effect in a half swing. If we do that enough over a bigger period of time, it will start to self-organize itself into our golf swing with a normal swing. So this is almost, you could call it priming the body. If you start up a range session, just doing these half swings here, getting in these ideal positions that we're going to talk about, you're going to prime your body to be able to do that going through your range session. And let's say, if you're going and playing around a golf afterwards, you'll be priming yourself to do it there too. So for these positions we're really trying to hit and move through, as we're doing our 9 to 3 drill here, is, like we said, everything going through the golf ball. So for me, I'm working on width, maintaining good club face control, body turn as I'm going through here, because we're only from shaft parallel to shaft parallel. Like I said, maybe a little bit above shaft parallel at times. But let's say for myself, I'm absolutely trying to get that body continuing to turn, especially with my chest, but really maintain this good width post impact. As I'm definitely someone at times, if I'm not swinging my best, I will have this distance between the butt end of the club and my body really diminish, and I'll have this very small gap. So why that's a thing I try to avoid is because that will cause you to close off the club face too much. And if we know if we've got too much club face rotation, we're generally not going to have timing on our side all the time. We're not going to be able to hit that ball well as much as we want to. Where if I keep that good width going through the shot, good decent distance between butt end of the club and body, I am then managing that club face and making it super stable. So that's where, for me, extremely beneficial. Body rotation helps maintain it. So I'll go and do a bunch of those. Very nice. I might have a little shifting feel as well, just so I'm making sure I'm having good contact. So a little rock forward as I'm doing so. That will help with it. I mean, again, I'm only hitting this a very short distance because it's a very short swing, but I'll also add a little addition in there, which a lot of you could do if you want to work on the same thing. So the addition is with my favorite training aid, which is the Tour Striker Smart Ball. And for me personally, let's say for my own golf swing, very much is my favorite because I can work on this width really nicely. Because if I've got this in here, it's just giving me extra encouragement to be able to get that decent distance between the butt end of the club and the body. Because if I don't do that, it's going to be very difficult to be able to keep this in between my arms. Extremely hard. So it just gives me a little bit of extra feedback. And as well as, let's say I've hit my first 10 to 15 balls, maybe a little bit more than that, doing this drill. And then I can just keep this in my arms and build the swing up. And I've got that little bit of familiarity between what I was doing with a 9 to 3 drill and a bigger swing. So then I would normally build it up to a little bit longer of a swing, but keep that same finish, so a little bit further back, and keep that same finish going through. So I'm really controlling that body movement, that width, that nice club face position. And then I might even get to a full swing. And again, just stop there in that position, just because I can get immediate feedback. This is in my arms. I can physically see I've got that good width post impact. That's how I would do it to go build up. So that's how, when I'm going out and playing golf, let's say when I go and do like my course vlogs, why? Fingers crossed, you know, hopefully I continue to play well in them. But why I play well quite a lot of the times in them is if I've had a good warm-up beforehand, I'm priming my body to move the way to be able to control this the best I can. And this also helps maintain club path going through the golf ball. So you can see how it's very structured in the way that, for myself especially, that I go and practice before I warm up. There's very much a lot of intent behind it so I can perform out on the golf course. Being a busy coach and making YouTube videos, I don't have too much time to practice. So when I do, and this could be a lot of the stuff for everyone there, we all live busy lives, we want to get the most out of our practice. And nothing frustrates me more then when I do go practice and I see no one working on anything that has any substance to it, they're just hitting golf balls. I know all these people at the driving range, I might be sharing the driving range with, have very, very busy lives. They want to be good at their hobby though, but they're not practicing anywhere near that they're gonna have a good chance of becoming good at golf. So that's where you can see a little bit of an insight. This drill will be beneficial for pretty much all of you out there for very different ways. Apply it to your own faults in your golf swing, whether that might be someone who wants to maintain their angles a little bit better, you can certainly feel that. Whether it might be maintaining club path going through the golf ball, you can certainly do that with this drill. Isolate, making a little bit more of a bite-sized chunk. Even myself, professional, and I know very many players out there who've done this. Tommy Fleetwood built his swing off this type of drill. So that's where it applies to absolutely everyone. So you've got to make the most out of your practice. This is a good way to do it and prime your body to do what you want. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button if you want more golf instruction just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too to be notified every time I upload a video. So this drill, absolutely the best drill out there, and it'll be great for you to do too.